I mean,
Well, sure, I'm
I mean, we ought to record something, right? I mean, it's Tuesday.
Yes,
We're
Tuesday. It
here.
was a good
Yeah,
weekend.
everybody's back now, so that's nice.
Glad everybody's safe.
Still just the three of us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
me, you, and
Oh,
intern
that's
Mark.
right.
Sadly,
I think Matthew is back with us now for this Thursday.
Correct.
yes.
We gain one. We'll be a nice foursome.
That'll be
Wait,
a plus one.
is Big Jim out for
Yeah, Jim's not with us
360
on
Thursdays?
Thursday. Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
He's out for
I gotta take the wife to Disney.
Must be nice.
Let's
Uh,
go to the beaches of Florida.
can't hide money. Hey,
Mo.
Jim, man, he pulled that money right out of his
dude.
mattress.
Right out of the old
Yeah, he
mattress.
did.
Right out of the
Yeah, he
queen
did.
size.
Mark, now
Um,
last Thursday you were talking about Flo Rida. How was the Flo Rida concert? I was shocked to see Tim didn't make it. I know he's a big Flo Rida guy.
He Tim calls him Florida.
Well,
that's
he
right.
didn't know any better. I didn't think I'd have as much fun as I did.
Yes, it was a real good time. Darn good. Flo hit all the hits. There was a decent
Did he
crowd.
spin you right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round?
Sure
Yes.
did.
But without Kesha. I was a little disappointed with or without the dollar sign.
Key dollar
Absolutely
sign ha.
correct.
I don't want to turn you all into an action figure boy, but I don't know if you guys seen. I know that all of us may have at one point been partial to a particular big box store, but
That's true.
the Walmart has an exclusive line of Mattel WWE action figures
We do, yes.
I'm interested.
surrounding the Monday Night War.
Oh
Ooh, okay.
my.
So I
Tell
don't
me more.
know this
Oh my.
WCW icon reality check Rodney the Piper.
Yes.
There's also a Bret Hart from 1997.
Ooh.
Yeah, like right around the screw job. But then they also have an elite series of actual Monday Night War figures. And the first line, well, first of all, the build a figure is puffy shirt Lex Luger from the first Nitro.
Oh, that's
Oh.
clever.
If you get all four figures, you can build yourself a Lex Luger. But it's Stone Cold Steve Austin in the full length camouflage jacket. It is Ministry Taker. It is Dark Side of Hulkamania Hulk Hogan, and it's this guy.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
you
Scott
know
Hall.
why we're here.
Yes,
You'll know who I am.
You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here, Scott Hall.
that's right.
I like that a lot.
It is denim vest and jacket, or denim vest and jeans up Scott Hall. And I am actively debating as to whether or not I'm going to open this puppy up.
Now, if you want to build Lex Luger, you got to open him up.
Yeah, but I already have a Scott Hall, and I'm going to get another one because they've announced an ultimate 2-pack of the Outsiders in their Bash at the Beach 96 gear.
Ooh,
And
I like that too.
That's the one I really want. So I want to get, because I'm sure in the second run they're going to have the Kevin Nash in his dressed up appearance where it's like, look at the adjective play.
Isn't
Which
that
I
a
hope.
verb?
It is, but Kevin Nash called it an adjective.
Yeah, he did. Look at the adjective play.
Look at the adjective play. We don't play. So yeah, man, being an action figure boy is crazy. But I'm stuck in a rut, man, because I see my wall with all these figures. Trying trying to think what other ones I've gotten. Oh, I also have a Paul Bearer up high over here next to Big Van Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to pull him
Oh
down.
yes.
But he has the big jumbo sized urn from
Nice.
SummerSlam '94.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Phantom of the Undertaker so I can unbox Paul and have my favorite Undertaker unboxed as well, doing the big urn and him
The
together.
Your wall definitely is starting to add more. It looks like you are putting a little more on there.
Dog, there's so much on the walls already that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 11 figures on the floor. Plus, I have another 2-pack that stayed downstairs in the bedroom that I need to bring up. But I have the No Holds Barred San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 2-pack of Rip and Zeus.
Ooh.
And it's in the shape of a No Holds Barred VHS.
Nice.
Oh, that's
I need
classic.
to be able to find a place to actually display
that. Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah,
That's darn nice, Tim.
I swung by the Ollies the other day. Sometimes you can find like last year's runs of wrestlers, but I found a reaction figure, like one of those, like an old style looking figure. It's of Blue Demon Jr. from Legends of
Ooh,
Luchador. This thing was like $3.
Oh,
It
you
was
gotta
like,
grab that.
oh, that's so cool. It's such a cool little package. How to get the Ollie sticker up. If you ever bought anything at Ollie's, you know the bitch about those pilferage stickers.
that's
Those are
right.
Yes.
fucking
Now,
bitch to remove. But
you bought it for $3, but did you get charged $4.95 for a processing fee for that?
no, not at the Ollies. Not at the Ollies.
As a callback to a conversation off mic, but welcome to 3CT on a Tuesday. If you haven't gotten that's right. If you haven't gotten the hint, it is Ryan, it is Intern Mark, and it is myself, not the tool man, Tim Taylor here. Boys, we're home alone. Big Jim still hasn't come home, so I don't know.
We can curse freely, right? Because Jim's not here.
I'm not editing a single cunt out of this podcast.
Can't say that,
one.
Mark.
No.
Not in front of little Indy. Indy just hopped up on Uncle Mark's lap.
Look at her.
That's Papa Mark.
That is Papa Mark there.
Papa
What a
Mark,
beautiful
see
looking
my
dog
little
you
girl.
have
Look
there.
at her.
Hello, Mr.
She's
Big
a
Head.
good
She's
little
covered in fur.
She's covered in thick fur. Well, it's not too thick. She's covered in fur.
That's a nice
That's
amount
right.
of fur for this time of year.
It is.
Now, Kirby's
Let's see
fur
that.
is thick.
Thick.
It's a Furby Kirby over there.
I know we didn't have a ton of topics. And last week I was doing a bunch of those blind reacts or blind rankings. I do have a few of them whipped up if you guys want to go through a few of them tonight.
They were fun.
Heck
You
yes.
can do them.
I've tried to find ones that you would both be able to rank so that you wouldn't have to wait in between, and I don't know. I just thought last week was a little bit more cumbersome. So if you guys want to, we can start with that. We can start with whatever. It just
Sure, I'm down for whatever.
Talk about Mark's time at the York College and the Flow Rida concert more if you like.
Yes, I was a wild one Friday night.
What time does that show start, Mark? What time did it start? I forget. Yeah,
because it was all a blur.
What? When?
7:30. 7:30.
Well, that's a challenge.
Yes, that's a choice.
That's a choice. All right, so I want you guys to blind react, or I'm sorry, again, blind rank. I'm stuck on reacting tonight. Blind rank these Guns N' Roses songs.
All right.
Again, I will read them one at a time. You have to rank them 1 through 5 without knowing what comes next. Number 1, Paradise City. Where would you guys rank Paradise City?
Mark, I'm quite low on Paradise City.
You guys can rank differently. You don't have to agree.
1 through 5, I put it at 3.
1 through 5. 1 being the best, 5 being your least favorite. Mark puts it at a 3.
I'll go 4.
Tim goes a 4 for Paradise City. Okay. Mr. Brownstone.
Ooh.
See, I like Paradise City better. So I'll put Brownstone at 4.
Mark puts Brownstone at 4.
I also like Paradise City better than this, which means this is a 5.
This is your 5, Tim. Now, this is, I think, the second song that Guns N' Roses always performs at a concert, right? This is their number
Correct.
2 song.
That's their thing. Yep.
The next one, let's go Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh.
I'd probably put that in 2.
At 2. So, Mark, you still have number 1 and number 5 left.
1 and 5, yes.
Tim, you've blown your low 2. You've blown 4 and 5. Where does Sweet Child of Mine sit?
Sweet Child of Mine's 2.
A 2 as well. Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Oh, wow.
The cover, Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Knock,
Mark, you
knock.
got that 1 or 5?
I'm going to give that a 5. That was the song I was playing when I backed into a guy.
Oh,
I was
no.
17. Yeah.
Yeah.
I backed into him. My windshield, I didn't have a defroster on my, I didn't have anything with my vehicle. I didn't have power steering. I didn't have power brakes. Didn't have a rear defroster. And I was backing up, and I backed up too far, and I bumped the guy, and I bent his hood.
And you remember that song to this day?
I do. That's what was playing.
Now, my mom was in an accident. It was a pretty bad accident when she was growing up. And, oh my gosh, the Don McLean song, American Pie, was playing. And to this day, she hates that song because it reminds her of the accident. Now, she wasn't driving. She was like a girl, like her parent was driving. I forget exactly the story with that, but songs have a weird power to them. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't dislike it, but it reminds me of it, I guess you could say.
I also have I have 2 stories about bad luck songs. So my I was in an accident song is Land Down Under by Men at Work.
Do you think when they recorded that song, they would realize it still gets airplay in 2024?
No, who'd have thought, right?
Not a clue.
Me and my buddy are driving down like an overpass, and we played it through once, and we're like, man, this song is so good. Let's play it again. So we shuffle it again on the iPod, and as we're doing it, this giant Bronco barrels down the hill, and we see it in the rearview mirror, and I turn and I go, this isn't going to be good, and he just smashed us right in the back of his Geo Tracker.
Oof. Those trackers were built like well, I used to have a tracker.
He had the one with the tire on the back.
Yeah.
And just blew out that whole window. My neck was sore, his neck was sore, but we're good.
Cow.
But Marcus, my good close personal friend Marcus, he cannot listen to "Can't Stop the Feeling" by Justin Timberlake. Because while he was driving one time, he almost got run off the road by a person.
Wow.
On a 2-lane road.
Playing
while that
chicken.
song was playing. Coming back from a wrestling show.
Playing chicken.
Wrestling.
All right. What's my number one song from Guns N' Roses, Ryan?
So you put that at number 3, Tim. Knocking on Heaven's Door is 3?
Yeah,
or 1?
I guess it's 3.
We both have 1 left. Is that right?
You both have 1 left, and this couldn't have been any better because it is actually my favorite Guns N' Roses song. I think it is incredibly underrated. The last song is Civil War.
Okay. I can live with Civil War being 1.
What's so civil about war anyway? I don't know why it's always been my favorite song. They re-released it a couple years ago. Just absolutely love the song. So I don't know if I'd have put it as my number 1, but it's my favorite GNR song.
What's your favorite GNR song, Mark?
Man, I really like "You Could Be Mine."
Okay.
That really I liked it because Terminator 2 was coming out and Guns N' Roses in the video, and it was in 91 or 92. 92. But I was all in, man. All in.
I have a tie for 2, but there's definitely one that like trumps the other one, but it's very basic. I am a Patience stan.
Oh, Patience is solid.
I
Song.
love
such a good
Patience.
one.
I still hold a grudge to Axel's Stupid Rose to this day for the show at Hershey Park Arena.
They didn't play it.
Didn't effing play it, and he had 2 encores, and he didn't effing play it.
Did not.
Now,
all you had to do is play Patience one time, Axel. You had the piano.
he had the
Piano
piano
was
to
there.
tickle the ivories.
Could have done it.
I'm almost positive the first time I saw them, they played Patience.
Now, you saw them last year as well, right? With the Pretenders.
Correct, man. The Pretenders were really good,
Really?
real good.
I don't think I could tell you a Pretenders song right now.
You probably know several and just don't know it's the Pretenders.
That could be. Now that could be.
They honestly were. The Pretenders were better than I ever thought they were going to be.
Wow.
I left there a Pretenders fan.
Now, did Axel's voice get better a year later? No, it didn't. Okay.
No, not really. No, but it was still cool. It was a cool show. Really good show.
Nice.
Let's have you
the
guys.
Pretenders were great.
Let's have you guys blind rank some fast food desserts.
Oh, before we get off of that, honorable mention to Live and Let Die.
Oh, it's a good one.
Such a good one.
That's
you know what else
one.
was good?
I struggled making that list because I wanted to put November Rain. I wanted to put like a down card, like a Mr. Brown sort of like Night Train or something like that. That's not like one of their huge hits. You don't like Night Train?
I love it. I love Night Train.
I enjoy Night Train.
It's all the old head, like all not old heads, but like
that's all Appetite. Just Appetite.
Yeah.
Those
who were dyed in the wool GNRs love Night Train.
The Spaghetti Incident with all their cover songs, or all cover songs, not their cover songs, but they covered the songs. The Since I Don't Have You
album.
Yeah, the Spaghetti Incident is all covers.
Oh,
I didn't.
Let me add that right now.
The Spaghetti Incident very much myself.
Yeah, it did not go over well with fans, it seemed. But I'll tell you what, the cover of the Skyliner, Since I Don't Have You, which was like a song from the 50s, I freaking love it. Love it. They do Misfits Attitude. Charles Manson, You Can't Wrap Your Arms Around a Memory.
You can't. I tried that one time. Remember that?
Oh, you almost got cited for.
I fell over actually.
Harassment.
I was top heavy myself.
Down on the Farm was another one by the UK Subs. That's one they covered.
Not the Tim McGraw song.
No, Down on the Farm, the UK Subs.
Ain't It Fun? Not the Paramore song.
Fun.
I'm pretty sure Haley Williams wasn't even born.
Nope.
Yes.
I don't know that.
I don't know if you could play Ain't It Fun on the radio with some of the references to possible suicide on there.
Okay, Haley Williams was 5 years old.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, it's just a little older than you thought.
She's 35.
Oh my.
Oh, all right.
I got a chance. All right.
Let's talk fast food desserts. Are you boys ready?
Let's do that.
1 through 5. You don't know what's coming next? The Frosty.
What flavor? Just Frosty in general?
Chocolate Frosty.
Chocolate.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to say it right now. Number 1.
I'll put it at 2. I'm going to say my
That's number 1. I am fairly confident that everything else you say is going to be worse.
Had a Frosty yesterday, and it was so damn good.
They're always good.
Man, a Frosty never misses.
And you never have to worry about the ice cream machine being down. Like,
so reliable.
The Frosty machine always up.
Number 2, Subway cookies.
Oh my! Any cookie in particular?
Subway cookies. Your favorite Subway cookie?
All right, number 1.
You're going number 1 for Subway cookies, Mark.
Yes,
and I'm going 2.
Oh my god!
They're so good.
We are
They're
we
so
are
good.
definitely a dessert heavy podcast.
What's your cookie of choice?
I a white chocolate macadamia.
Yes.
See, I'm double chocolate.
Followed by oatmeal raisin.
See, I've never.
Oh,
I don't like
love oatmeal
either of those
raisin.
cookies.
It's
I'm a very
understandable.
simple boy with very simple needs. Chocolate chips of any kind.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
like Jim. Jim loves a chocolate chip.
There's
Excuse
something
me.
classic about it, man.
he's basic.
We're talking about cookies. I'm belching. We're gonna go down the road. The next one, blind rank your favorite flavor, Blizzard, from the
Blizzard.
Dairy Queen.
Man, I haven't had a Blizzard since Hector was a pup.
That's the
I'll
problem.
go 4.
Tim's going.
I'm going to
4.
put Blizzard at 5 because I haven't had one in so long.
Okay.
I
5 and
almost
4.
took it at 5, but then I have a feeling that Brian's got like a stank dessert on this list.
Why would I do
Like
this? I would
McDonald's
never
Land
thank
hate
dessert
us,
anybody.
Ryan.
He's going to have McDonald Land cookies.
The McDonald's apple pie.
5.
4.
Really?
5.
That filling will
I
get you.
hate apple pie.
I didn't know that. Wow.
I hate all kinds of apple pie.
Let's get to
Regular
4
apple
of why
pie,
you
the
hate
little
it.
apple fritters, apple pie, overrated dessert.
Well, you guys did it again. You both left the number 3 choice. So on your blind ranking, the Sonic Oreo Blast
Yes.
slides in at number 3.
Yes.
That's fair.
All right,
That's
you guys
fair.
are happy with that.
Yes, I'm satisfied.
Better than a
with that.
Blizzard. It is better than a Blizzard all day,
Yes.
every day. The ice cream is better.
Yes.
The cookies are crisper. Sonic Blast.
Now, Tim, what dog shit dessert do you think I was going to put on there? The Taco Bell Cinetwists, or
Yeah.
those they should be better.
McDonald's
should be.
vanilla cone.
Do you know what I don't know if they still
Now,
serve it.
Tim is a vanilla cone guy, right?
I love just a regular vanilla cone.
I love the hot fudge sundae from McDonald's. The hot fudge sundae is probably my favorite
with
dessert.
the nuts. You give me some nuts.
I'm not a nut guy.
From Dairy Queen, I'd have had to change my ranking if you just said chocolate dip cone.
Okay, all right.
I love me a chocolate dip. That takes me
gonna
right
put
back to
on
my childhood.
An orange Julius, but I'm not sure if you guys have had Julius's. Okay.
5.
I haven't had one of them since the piercing
Hector was
pagoda was in the ball.
Gotta get it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Let's shift gears here. I've got a couple more.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
talk professional wrestling because I don't know what else we're going to talk about tonight.
Well, sure.
Tag teams at their height of power.
Ooh.
The Hardy Boys.
That's a middle of the road
The
3.
Hardy Boys. A 3.
That's a 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Honestly, I was thinking 3 as well. Yes, 3 for me.
Okay. The Legion of Doom / Road Warriors. These are all over.
4 for me.
I'm gonna go 2.
Tim goes to Mark. You said 4.
I want to go 4. I like them, but they were cutting edge. Well, at the height of power, man. Now let me think, because they really were so unique.
Right.
This is
That's
not
why I have them high.
this is LOD Road Warriors, so not exclusively their WWE work. It's their height of power in their career.
I gotta go with 2.
You're gonna go 2.
I gotta go to 2. They were cutting edge. No one was like them.
Okay.
No.
Let's go the Midnight Express.
Which version? Any of them?
Condry and Eaton.
All right, let's see.
Oh, Dennis and Bobby.
The original.
Timothy says 4.
Man, those guys were so good.
They were, but I can't put them at 1.
No, I can't either. I'm gonna have to put them at 4 as well.
Mark
Tim
says
and I
4
are
as
thinking
well.
alike on all these.
So you have top and you have bottom left.
I'm afraid.
The Dudley Boys.
Oh no.
Are they the top of the class, or are they below the Midnight Express, the LOD, and the Hardy Boys?
Man.
Bully Ray is a shit person. 5.
Wow, Bully Ray on being a not fun person for Tim puts him at 5.
Man, I gotta.
Tim, I could have the Bushwhackers next.
That's fine.
Yeah, he could. I'll put him at 1. I'm going to go
Mark
one.
says one,
They're
where they
such a
rightfully deserve to be.
decorated team.
That leaves one tag team left. Tim's number 1, Mark's number 5 goes to Harlem Heat
Yeah.
in
All right.
WCW.
All
I knew
right.
Tim would like that as a WCW guy.
Yeah.
Harlem Heat,
Harlem
number 1
Heat.
for Tim, number 5 for Mark because he's a
That's
racist.
fair.
Now,
Don't sing the song. I won't bring it back, Mark.
Now, speaking of racist and Harlem Heat, you might not know.
What a segue.
When they originally debuted, they came out in chains, and
yes.
And what's his name? Colonel Parker would look like a slave owner, like a plantation slave owner, was his kind of gimmick thing. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, and their names.
Things that
do you remember the original names of the Harlem Heat?
Wasn't it Cole? One of them was Cole.
One was Cole.
And I can't remember the other one. You say it, I'll remember. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I can't think of it.
It is a famous. It is another famous wrestler's name, who is also a famous wrestling brother, and may also.
Oh, that's right. One was Cole and one was Scott Steiner. I remember that.
The other has gotta be Kane.
Oh, who? Kane.
Kane and Cole, the Harlem Heat.
Wow,
that is right. It was Kane and Cole.
I didn't know that.
And they came out like with chains, like they were slaves.
Yeah,
that's
very short lived.
That was early 90s, like 92.
Yeah,
WCW was a wild place.
They were obviously Southern based, but still, that's not. Even in 92, I don't know how you would think that's a good idea or something you can put on television.
Well, in the South, they get it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Let's talk pop punk bands. Everybody's favorite genre of music. Good Charlotte. Where would you rank blindly Good Charlotte? Mark, you said 4.
Yes.
3.
And 3. Blink 182.
2.
Both of those boys go at 2. Fall Out Boy.
1.
3.
I was waiting on Fall Out Boy.
Green Day.
4.
I have to put them at 1.
At 4.
I got 1 and 5. I'm going to give them 1.
So you both have 5, and I think you all be happy with this choice. Sum 41.
Yeah, 5's good.
Yeah,
ends up at 5.
Yeah, they're definitely not my number 1.
Yeah,
I respect Green Day a lot, but I think Dookie is missed on me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get into I think American Idiot is a better album. But that's also because I was not listening to Green Day when Dookie
That's
came
understandable.
out.
I think if you put them together, American Idiot probably is their magnum opus. That is a fantastic album. But Dookie, I thought, shattered boundaries for pop punk and the genre itself.
It does.
I was a big fan of Nimrod. That was my high school era. So I remember
was that the album before Dookie?
That was the album 2 after Dookie. It went Dookie, Insomniac, Nimrod.
Dookie. Gotcha.
Duke. Before Dookie was Kerplunk.
Yes.
And there was one before that. 2000 Smoothed Out Slappy Hours, I believe, was the title of that album.
So I've realized something about myself as a person who loves who does enjoy music. I cannot name albums to save my life.
That's funny you mentioned that, Tim. I was thinking that today. I can tell you artists and songs.
I'm sorry, it was 39. Not 2000. The song 2000 I was thinking was 2000 light years away.
Oh.
But the only band that I can name the albums of is Metallica.
Oh, Metallica.
Yeah,
Metallica.
Metallica. And that's because they're my favorite band. And I might be able to do Kanye, which is also very sad. But I loved Kanye until very recently.
You don't love the Kanye anymore.
I can't anymore. I thought I could separate sin from sinner, but I'm just getting old in my old age. And
Kanye's tormenting.
I gotta put my foots down.
I get it.
Your
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Came down.
Yeah. But man, college dropout, late registration, 808s and heartbreaks, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
You were
Those
a Kanye
are like
guy.
four amazing albums.
Yes.
I've got three, maybe four more blind rankings we can still go through if you guys are hanging in there. Let's talk actors.
I'm gonna go grab my phone charger. I'll be right back, but I'll still have my mic on.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure,
I
it's
can
not like
still
we're
hear
podcasting or anything.
Oh, you can still hear us. Yeah, there's not a video here either.
So it doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter.
Right.
But I
like nothing
appreciate you
happened.
doing it. Let's talk actors. We're going to start with Jake Gyllenhaal.
This is going to be bad because I got nothing.
So Mark puts Jake Gyllenhaal at 5.
I'll put him at 5.
I'll go 4.
And 4. All right. Kevin Hart.
Oh,
like
as
him.
an actor, 5.
Kevin Hart is an
Yeah,
actor.
I don't like him. I'll put him at 4 since 5's already taken.
Adam Sandler.
Ooh, Sandman.
I'll put him at 1.
Mark putting him at 1.
I saw on an interview recently, Adam Sandler was supposed to play the Eli Roth character in Inglourious Bastards. He was supposed to be the Bear Jew.
Really?
Adam Sandler was supposed to be the Bear Jew, so much so that Quentin Tarantino called Adam Sandler and said, "Hey, I have written a part for you in this movie. You will be the Bear Jew." And then when it was time to film, Adam Sandler was doing a Judd Apatow film and could not get out of it. So, so Tarantino said, "It's all good, no problem, Eli Roth."
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Eli Roth.
Sandman's a 2.
You're gonna put Sandman at 2.
Yeah, I think it's high. I think it's high. It's respectable, but it's gonna leave room for like a stud to go above.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Ooh,
that's a tough one. You have 3 and 1 left.
1, I do. I'm gonna go.
Mark,
3.
you have 1, or you have 2 and 3 left.
I'll put Jack at 2.
You put Jack at 2. So that leaves Mark's number 3 and Tim's number 1.
Yep, I'm
for Mark's favorite actor, Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Hate him.
I like Will Ferrell.
I hate the son of a bitch.
What do you have against Will Ferrell?
I just hate him. I hated him since SNL. I hate him.
It's so funny that you hate Will Ferrell.
I do. I hate him. I hate him.
There's not a single movie you enjoy with Will Ferrell, or you don't even see Will Ferrell movies.
I don't think he's funny. I don't know. I just don't like him.
Your guttural reaction to Will Ferrell is Marcus's guttural reaction to Kristen Wiig.
She's not that funny either.
She's not that.
Marcus hates Kristen Wiig.
Wow.
She's
Kristen Wiig wasn't in like Talladega Nights, which is a hilarious film.
I love Talladega Nights. I'll put
Step Brothers,
Anchorman, Step Brothers, Semi-Pro, and Talladega Nights. I will take the 4 of those movies.
Nope.
Have you seen any of those films, Mark? I didn't mean to make you spit out your lemonade.
I didn't see any of them willingly. I can tell you that.
But you have seen one of them, all 4 of them.
I caught bits and pieces of Anchorman.
Anchorman is so good.
I don't think I ever watched Semi-Pro. What are the other ones?
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
No, I don't think I ever saw any of that.
I think, man, that is so. It's such dumb humor. I can't believe you don't enjoy it.
I
It's
don't
like
know what's
not
wrong with
liking
me.
your own fucking baking.
Maybe I should give him another chance. Maybe 2024 is the year I give Will Ferrell another chance.
I would love to sit and do a watch along with you watching Talladega Nights or Step Brothers.
All right,
Yeah.
I didn't see that either.
Oh, goodness. And that's
One
with
one
John
Will
C.
Ferrell
Reilly.
movie I would suggest you don't watch. I am not the biggest old school fan.
Really?
Don't like old school.
Oh man.
I saw him in The
Yeah.
Land of the Lost. That was tolerable.
Oh,
That
that's
was
not even
after the fact. That was after Height of Powers. Will
yeah,
Ferrell.
it really was.
I
You're my boy,
tolerated
Blue.
because I like
Yeah.
Land of the Lost, the old '70s show.
That had what? Owen Wilson in it. Luke Wilson.
Oh,
One of them.
Yeah.
One of the Wilsons. Maybe both of them.
oh yeah.
All right.
really
That's
great.
how you guys rank actors blindly.
Yeah.
Let's stick
Yes.
with the theme of acting in films. Let's do 1980s films.
Oh.
Films from
All
the
right,
1980s.
all right.
Tim, I tried real hard to pick ones that I would have thought you've seen
Okay.
because I know you're the young pup of the podcast.
I am the pup of the pod.
He's
That's
a young
right.
pupper.
E.T.
Oh, one. That's well. God sakes! If Indiana Jones and
Two.
or the Raiders of the Lost Ark's on there. All right, E.T. I'm going to go with one anyway. God dog.
It's a tough one. The
Two.
Goonies.
5.
Tim, not a Goonies fan.
Overrated. Everybody love. Hey, you guys. Stupid.
Hey, you
fair.
got. I've got some really fond memories of Goonies being
What's
on
the
television.
what's the goofy character's name? Sloth.
Sloth? There was Sloth.
Yeah, garbage.
I found this sloth figure at a fucking consignment shop. Ah, come on.
You could have just left it.
I know. Look at that.
I
Isn't that a
great.
badass figure?
That's Sloth.
mean,
all right.
that is a beautiful figure.
That's a
Well,
beaut.
you know what? Goonies has a tie to wrestling because Cyndi Lauper and Nikolai
Yes.
Volkov and the Sheik and Moolah and Captain Lou were all in the video. For Goonies are good enough, so look that up if you guys have never watched that.
That's a good point, Mark.
It's a pretty good nostalgic '80s wrestling. People like wrestling.
What's your biggest ick?
People like
Like
wrestling.
wrestling.
Mark, where you ranking the
Shut
Goonies?
up, bitch.
I'll put the Goonies at 3.
All right, 3 for the Gooners.
They're good enough.
Let's talk about Top Gun.
Ooh.
Top Gun.
Ooh.
Oh, you sounded like Bad
Ooh.
Friends, Andrew Santino making a fucking Asian joke.
Yeah, I know.
That was
All right, I
rough.
got-
Tim.
Ooh.
4 for Mark.
I have 2 more after this. Both are wrestling related. Top Gun. Mark, what'd you say?
All right. If the other 2 are wrestling related, I was going to.
Oh no. The other 2 categories are wrestling related. I've got
Oh,
2 more
okay.
films.
I thought you were talking about the movies. I'll put Top Gun at 4.
Top Gun goes to 4 for Mark. So you've taken 1, 3, and 4.
1.
Tim is putting Top Gun at number 1.
Tim, that takes my breath away.
Which was not Berlin's best song either. The Metro is clearly Berlin's best song.
I didn't know that Alex Wright was a singer.
He is.
He's a heck of a singer.
The next film,
He sang that song, The Wall.
Die Hard.
God damn it.
5.
It's tough.
I
Mark says
thought-
5.
I got to put it at 5 because I need
Mark
that
puts it
number
at
2
5.
spot.
I have
You-
3 and 4 left,
You have
right?
3 and 4 left, Tim.
3.
Which ranks Tim's number 4 and Mark's number 2 film as Ghostbusters.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you going to call, Smoke?
So Mark's list goes E.T., Ghostbusters, Alien, and Ghost heavy at the top, followed by the Goonies, Top Gun, and Die Hard. Tim's list goes Top Gun number 1, E.T. number 2, Die Hard 3, Ghostbusters 4, and the Goonies at number 5. Let's talk wrestling trios.
People
Okay.
like wrestling.
Professional wrestling trios. Starting with the New Day.
1.
Tim puts the New Day at number 1.
I'm going to put them at 2, just because I'm
number-
going to hold out number 1 for who I think ought to be number 1.
Okay. The
That makes
Fabulous Freebirds.
2.
Tim puts them 2. Mark puts them where?
1. Absolutely
1.
1. They're
Wow,
one of the
so-
reasons I got into wrestling.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
The
So 1 and
Freebirds.
2 are both out for both of you. That leaves us with the Brood, the original Brood. So we're talking Edge, Christian, and Gangrel.
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 That's 5.
5 for Tim.
I'll put them at 4.
4 for Intern Mark. We have the House of Black.
4.
5.
4 and 5 there, which leaves both of you guys for number 3. Do you guys want to guess the number 3 trio I put on this list?
The Shield.
It is the Shield
Oh,
at
okay.
number 3.
Okay, I stand by that at number 3. Yes.
Okay.
Bam, 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 bam.
Wrestling Managers is going to wrap us up for the evening.
All right. All right.
Wrestling
I already know
Managers.
number 1. I already know 1.
Paul
1, 2, 3.
Bearer.
Oh, yes.
Where do you rank Paul Bearer?
4.
Oh, yeah, 4.
Both of you guys put Paul Bearer at number 4. Miss Elizabeth.
Y'all gonna hate me for this one.
God, this is tough. Because
This isn't easy.
who else? I'm gonna have to put her at 5, just because.
Yes.
Just
5.
because I got to leave the top 3 open.
Wow, 5. Blindly putting poor Miss Elizabeth at 5.
Sorry, Randy. Elizabeth.
We're going to stay in the WWE right around the same era. Let's go with Slick.
3.
3.
You guys are putting Slick at 3. Again, blindly reacting. You don't know what's coming next. Jimmy Hart.
2.
Yeah, 2.
You guys are both going to. What do you hope is number 1? Because you guys both have left number 1.
Literally, it has to be Bobby Heenan or Jim Cornette, or I'm punching my fucking computer.
Yeah, I was hoping Bobby.
If you fucking turn around and you go fucking like Armando Alejandro Estrada or fucking let me think of other bullshit, Abraham Washington or Alex
Johnny V.
Abrahantes. Who else? Jameson.
Frenchie Martin.
Fuck it. Who else? Who else is dog shit?
Coach. Remember Coach?
Coach Buzz Stern. Yep, he's basura. God, who else is dog
there was
shit?
Sonny was in there. Let's not forget about Sonny.
Sonny's a 1.
Yes, Sonny's a 1.
Sonny's a 1.
No, out of this list,
yes.
You're putting Sonny above Jimmy Hart.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you
Mark.
No,
I don't have to tell. I don't have to tell you what year, Sonny. I'm putting her number 1.
Right? No, it's of all time. I mean, Sonny is
Cloudy
not
could be on there.
Cloudy who else was a dog? Fucking Teddy Long.
Yeah, Teddy Long.
He was a good manager. He was a good manager in like the 90s.
I'm hoping
break my heart.
Bobby Heenan or Paul Heyman. I would accept at number 1.
Ooh, Paulie Dangerously could be number 1 too.
Yes, I'd accept
Heyman.
that.
That's
but
correct.
I don't think it is. Ryan has played it very straight laced this whole time.
It could be. It could be the Genius. Let's not forget about the Genius or Marlena.
Marlena, not a 1. Neither of those are 1s.
It could be Michael Hayes with the Hardys.
Hayes.
Boy, I wish I wrote down Armando Alejandro Estrada. I wish that was my number 5.
So
but
bad.
obviously, or my last choice. But obviously, my last choice is Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah,
number 1 on everybody's list. You guys absolutely played that one correctly. That was a fun one. I was gonna put Cornette or Mr. Fuji. Both of them were on like a short list of people I wanted to put on there, but
Corny would have been a really good number 1.
You guys picked a really good Harvey Whippleman would have been a fun one to include.
Harvey Whippleman.
I thought a great manager to those B card wrestlers. Maybe not a number 1 or 2, but any other choices you wished it wouldn't have been? You were really hoping it wasn't like Oliver Humperdinck or anybody else.
Awful. Who else was
Arnold
terrible?
Skoland.
Yeah, Arnie Skoland.
Arnie.
The Grand Wizard.
Yep. Now, do you know why he called himself the Grand Wizard?
Because he was a racist.
No, actually, he's Jewish. And it was a dig at the KKK because like the leaders or one of the higher ups that they call the Grand Wizard. So the Grand Wizard, being Jewish, decided to take a dig at him and call himself a Grand Wizard and dress up
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was Jewish, and it was a dig at the KKK.
Huh. The more you know with Intern Mark.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. Well, that's all the blind rankings that I had for you boys. Sorry I took up so much time. I don't know what else you had on the old agenda, Tim. I know you sent a run sheet, unlike the prior host that we used to have to deal with.
Talk about blind.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty like really open-ended, even keel, short show. Hopefully for next Tuesday, as we have a little bit more people, I'd like to do a reverse draft.
Ooh.
Have you guys seen that before on the internets?
Please explain to our listeners
talk to
what listeners and Intern Mark what a reverse draft is.
So basically, the way it will be is that the three of you will not know what we're drafting. Okay. I will. And I will always go first in every round. And so your goal is to try to figure out what exactly we're drafting as we're going along. And eventually,
you have an example we can blow through to wrap up tonight's episode?
Sure, I can come up with one.
A little teaser, a little taste, maybe a little snacky cake.
A little snack, a little Debbie.
that our listeners can eat and nibble on to bite us till next Tuesday.
Sure.
A little snacky doodle. Maybe a little bag of cheese puffs.
Yes. So we'll start with we'll go take a nap.
And then I would say what activity I think you're trying to draft as.
But you are also drafting as I'm drafting.
Okay.
You're building.
But I don't know
what
what this is. Correct.
You don't know what the category is. You just know that I am taking first overall of this unknown category.
Right.
Is taking a nap.
So my next choice, I would watch a movie.
Okay.
Let's see. Take a nap, watch a movie. I'd say take a shower.
Okay. I would go with having a mixed drink.
I'm going to say read a book.
I'm going to say eating a bowl of chili.
Okay.
Is that soup or chili or just chili?
Super chili.
Yeah, super chili.
Super chili.
Mega chili.
Got it.
I'm going to say I'll say using the restroom.
Using the restroom.
I am going to say get a massage.
Okay.
I'm going to say taking a walk in the park.
I'll say stretching my legs.
I'm going to say going for a drive.
Okay.
I'll say listening to music.
Okay.
And then
And
we
I
would
would
tell. We're going 5 rounds?
5 rounds.
Okay.
Gazing out the window.
Yoga. Doing yoga.
Okay.
I would say, what about, let's see, I already took a walk. What about going to the beach?
Okay. So based
Now,
off of what we all drafted, what do you think the actual topic was that we just drafted?
I was thinking the topic was ways to relax.
Close.
I was thinking things that make you feel good, Tim.
Close. Things to do on a long flight.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Okay.
You were
the
there.
Very
You were
specific.
there at first. You were like, okay, watch a movie, read a book.
Yep. Get a
Yoga.
massage. Yoga.
Massage.
I was definitely stuck on like ways to wind down or something along those lines. But yeah, stretch your legs. It totally makes sense. I guess you can get some of that
Take a nap.
airline chili.
Yeah,
You could
airline chili.
imagine that.
They get a mixed drink from the flight attendant. You know, you got to fight the horribly sized bathrooms on the airplane.
You sure do.
Have you been on a plane recently?
I have not.
No, I have.
Are they
not
getting
been on a
smaller?
plane in
I think Tim. I think we're
years.
just getting bigger.
Dog. Okay, so this I don't think I've told this story on any podcast I've ever been on.
Ooh, a 3CT
And I do a lot
Tuesday exclusive,
these days.
folks.
Listen up,
3C
everybody.
Tuesday. So
Share this with your friends. Everybody wants to hear Tim's story.
Not really. So famously, like not even 4 years ago, longer than that, I think like 6 years ago, I was in Australia.
Oh yes, with the kangaroos.
The Roo Boys, and so as the going to Australia was fine. Flying to Los Angeles and then Los Angeles to Melbourne, all fine, no problems. But for whatever reason, the flight from Melbourne back to LAX, your boy had a bit of the bubble guts.
Oh,
and that is a 16-hour flight. So I had to make the decision. I'm going to either shit myself or I'm going to try to shit in the plane.
Oh my.
And I literally had a panic attack in this bathroom.
Oh no.
Because I'm literally saying to myself, I can't shit here. It is so small. I felt like Andre the Giant. I felt like every wrestler who's ever traveled in a plane. Just the comedic, like, freak out of, like, I was like, I had to, like, heart to heart, I was like, I'm going to shit in the sink. I'm going to have to shit in the sink and then, like, scoop out the poop and put it in the toilet. Like, because I cannot get in a position.
You physically couldn't line up the toilet with your anus.
Could not. No, it was a number 2. I had to shit.
If your anus would not line up with the bowl,
I could not do it.
Were you afraid that you were going to get sucked out, or was there? Is
No,
it like
it's
the
so
bowl?
Confined.
I was just so. Oh, okay.
Because the toilet
You
is
couldn't
like
get
right
into
in
a
between.
spot comfortable enough to bend knees,
exactly.
put ass
release.
on cheek. Got it.
Yes.
Put cheeks on seats, and okay, gotcha.
That's what it is. Because it's just so tight. Because it's right against the wall.
And here's the
Could I
thing,
have
man,
hovered?
especially with like a blowout, you can't trust the hover.
No.
No, because
No,
that
blowout
shit's
could go anywhere.
that's gonna just
That'd
splatter.
be worse than shit in the sink.
Right. I mean, you'd probably end up with shit in the sink with
Yeah,
bubble gut in the air. That's never a good sign.
No.
No.
The
I
pressurized
mean, if you
cabin.
got if you got one of them hard rocky ones that are going to create a little bit of blood on the way out, you can probably
Oh.
hover and drop that. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
talking about, Mark. Nick a hemorrhoid on the way out. You know.
Oh God, I haven't experienced that. Thank God.
Oh man, you're lucky. Hashtag
Yeah,
blessed.
you can hover in some instances, but when you got bubble gut, no, you're going to
No.
be painting that fucking wall, the seat, the fucking toilet paper brown.
Yeah. And like I was almost embarrassed. Like I was about to come out and like ask one of the flight attendants, like, hey, y'all got a bigger shitter in here?
You think they're hiding a bathroom on the toilet or on the plane?
I bet you. I would bet anything. I would dare say that I would bet my nuts on it.
The first
That
class?
that the toilets in first class are larger than the toilets in coach
That's fair.
or economy.
Oh, I believe that.
You think they're going to let you shit up in first
No.
class just because you're tubby, though?
No.
It's worth asking.
It's worth asking. I
You
guess the
could
worst
ask.
thing they could say is no shit here, fatty.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna be like, yo, open the window. I'm gonna drop ass at 65,000 feet.
Well, that's what happened. The guy tried to open the door. He couldn't fit, probably.
Yeah. It'll suck it right out of you, Tim.
It would, and it would suck me into fucking oblivion.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
Tim died the way he lived.
Taking
by
a
shitting
shit.
out of a window.
That's right. You know, that's how it be. But again, that's sometimes how the cookie crumbles, and that's how 3CT Tuesday goes. Of course, we'll see you back here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter on Thursday. We're going to talk about all the happenings from AEW Dynasty, Monday Night Raw, and preparing ourselves for the actual draft on Friday. But of course, follow us on all social media at 3Count Thursday. Always the number, never the word. Check out our TikTok, man. Go and give everything a like and a share. Subscribe where possible. And tell a friend, man. The 3CT train is rolling on. Year 10, baby. Go to the T Public store and get all of your necessary accoutrement. But as always, man, we appreciate everything you guys do for us, the listenership, the camaraderie, and most importantly, the sex. We love the sex. But until next time, we'll see you here Thursday. Stay safe. Stop it, Mark. Stay safe. Stay smart. Go for the pin. Quick, it's your last chance to say cunt.
Come on, Smoke.
I'm not going to do it. I told you I was being good this week. James.
Ha!